Good day, guys. Once again, this is MaestroER, your mathematics teacher. So let's have fun again in exploring mathematics world. So in this episode, I will share to you some techniques in solving mathematics problems. Okay, class. So once again, good day. So in our previous discussion, we discussed on the difference of the recursive and the explicit form of sequence, and also we identify or we determine if the given sequence is in recursive form or explicit form, and we determine also some terms of the sequence using recursive form and explicit form. So this time we're going to practice how to write sequence in recursive form and explicit form. So let us start with the recursive form. Okay, so we have example. So writing sequence in recursive form. So first we have the given sequence 13, 20, 27, 34, and 41. So if this is the given sequence, so this will be your A sub 1, A sub 2, A sub 3, A sub 4, and A sub 5. Okay. So the next step, class, is you have to determine what will be the pattern to be used to obtain the next term using the preceding term, since it is recursive form, using the previous term or the preceding term. So A sub n minus 1 now is involved, so it means it is the previous term. Okay, so let's examine. So how to obtain 20 from 13? Okay, so if you notice, we just add by 7. So 13 plus 7 is 20, 20 plus 7 is 27, 27 plus 7 is 34, and 34 plus 7 is 41. So the pattern now is adding by 7. You just add 7. And so therefore you write now your recursive form as A sub n is equals to A sub n minus 1 plus 7. Okay, so as simple as that. Okay. So let us check if this form will satisfy to the given term of sequence. So for example, we want to try to A sub 4. So solving for A sub 4, it is now equal to the value of n now is 4, equals to A sub 4 minus 1 plus 7. So your A sub 4 now is equal to A sub 3 plus 7. And it is given that A sub 3 is 27. So therefore your A sub 4 is 27 plus 7, which is equals to 34. So it satisfies, this form satisfies the given terms of sequence. So this will be now your recursive form of sequence. Okay, so let's have another example. Okay, so let's have another example. Writing in recursive form. So we have 45 as your A sub 1, 41 as your A sub 2, 37 as your A sub 3, 33 as A sub 4, and 29 as A sub 5. So let's examine now what will be the pattern to obtain the next term using the preceding term. Okay, so we found out now that the pattern is subtracting by subtracting by 4. So it is minus 4. Okay, so 45 minus 4 is 41. 41 minus 4 is 37. 37 minus 4 is 33. And 33 minus 4 is 29. So you can write now your recursive form as a sub n is equals to a sub n minus 1, then we have minus 4. So let us check for a sub 5. So a sub 5 is equal now to a sub 5 minus 1 minus 4. Okay, and therefore, so a sub 5 equals to a sub 4. So this become a sub 4 because 5 minus 1 is 4 minus 4. And then a sub 5 is equals to a sub 4 is given as 33 minus 4. So your a sub 5 is equal to 29. So it satisfies the given terms. So therefore, this is your recursive form of sequence. Okay, so let's have another example, number 3. So the given is 5, 11, 23, 47, and 95. So this will be your a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, a sub 4, and a sub 5. So what do you think the pattern? What will be the pattern to obtain the next term using the preceding term? So is this added by 6? No, 5 plus 6 is 11, but 11 plus 6 is not equal to 23. So the pattern is not added by 6. Okay, so your a sub 1 now is 5. Let's start with a sub 2. Your a sub 2 now is using the preceding term, because it is recursive, is 5. So we have now 5 as the preceding term. So what you are going to 5 so that it will obtain the result as 11. Okay, so tapos na natin try yung adding 6. It cannot be. So what will be the pattern? So if you notice, we can multiply this 5 by 2. It is only 10, right? Plus you added 1. Okay, is this satisfy all the given terms? So let's try. So a sub 3 now is equal, what is the preceding term, or what is the preceding term of a sub 3? Is 11. So 11, then your a sub 3 is 23. So let's try this pattern. So multiply by 2 is 22 plus 1 is 23. Okay, then we have a sub 4 equals to the preceding term is 23. Let's proceed to this pattern. Times 2 plus 1 equals, so 23 times 2 is 46 plus 1 is 47. Okay, so the 3 justification class is enough to say that this pattern will be used for this form of sequence. So the pattern now is multiply by 2 plus 1. So the pattern now is the previous term is multiplied by 2 plus 1. Okay? And so therefore, we can write now the pattern as a sub n equals to a sub n minus 1 quantity times 2 plus 1. So this will be now your recursive form of sequence. Okay? So the important is you can find the pattern in recursive form. Okay? So next will be how to write the sequence into explicit form.